This has been your message of democratic freedom. I should probably put this up here.
I mean, that might be a good idea, you know.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear what's going on down there. Alright, and oh gosh, it's a nice little reference to the first game right there. That's nice, that's nice.
Yeah, it is a subtle reference to the first game.
You have no idea how so, do you?
No.
You're just looking up stuff you found on Wikipedia.
Yes.
Please stop.
Okay.
Alright, we will continue the stream.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Effective.
No, shut up!
No, shut up!
Effective, no, shut up! I don't want to hear it. And it's roll me bully boys, we're in a hurry boys, we've got a long way to go. And we'll sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to France, and it's row me bully boys row. I'll sing you a song, it's a song of the sea. Row me bully boys row. I'll sing you a song if you'll sing it with me, and it's row me bully boys row. And it's row me bully boys, we're in a hurry boys, we've got a long way to go. And we'll sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to France, and it's row me bully boys row. Alright, we'll stop there.
Alright, yeah. They're probably confused. Now, anyway.
As they should be.
Welcome back to our fight against the Xenos scum infesting our planet as we call upon the heroes of Earth to come out of their timelines and come and shoot these aliens because, you know, why not? We're here for it. And anyway...
Yes, sir!
Yeah, now, with that... Parwa. Let's get another specialist in here.
You have a specialist?
I will soon. Alright, okay, that was a new thing, Lark and River. Yeah, you never just have the urge to sing a sea shanty. It happens.
I mean, after playing pirate for a large majority of the day, I felt the urge to sing a shanty.
It's like, oh, Rabute Gilliman, greetings from a crag, like at Lark and Ravenite. Thank you, the Avenging Sun.
Thank you, Lord Gilliman.
Appreciate you stopping in to say hello. We will need some of your tactical brilliance and acumen if we are to take this planet back. Yes, for Ultra.
Though I am a son of the lion, I am grateful for your presence, sir.
Indeed. And to answer your question, B1, how often do I think of the Roman Empire? Pretty much every day. I have a gladius in my room. It's hanging. It's hanging on a placard. Raven can attest.
Yep, it is a very nice gladius.
Yes, one of the best gladiuses.
One of the best. Far better than loser Leandros.
Yep. We'll find an ugly alien. Slimy alien. Oh gosh, I know this. Like, we'll find an ugly, slimy alien to fear. Oh gosh, the assassin's talking.
The assassin's talking?
One of the chosen. Oh, right, yeah. Tigan, you're still doing things. So if Raven is the lion, how son is Lark? Who is the son of Lark? We're both sons of the lion. We're brothers.
We're brothers. We are brothers.
Brother.
There's been some.
Yeah, we're both Dark Angels fans.
Ask anyone how much they think about the Roman Empire. Yeah, I know what you meant there, B1. Lark lives, sleeps, and breathes Rome. Yeah, that's another thing. The name is Legate Lark.
Like, he is Legate Lark. That is a Roman rank.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call people legates anymore. I think they replace it with lieutenant. Isn't that where we get lieutenant?
No, lieutenant comes from a different name. It might have. Look, it's not an. If it is there is a connection, it's not an immediate one.
I'll look into it. Maybe a legate. No, colonel would be more like a centurion.
It's kind of hard because like their officer ranking corps, it doesn't like mesh with the same as ours.
I'm just thinking of naming conventions.
Good news. This chip.
Later in Lark, I was having an argument on 4K community where someone believed the Dark Angel should be the only important faction. I tried to express the importance of all factions. Your opinion? Listen, I'm biased. I think the Dark Angels are the best. That being said, I would not like 40K as much if it was like just Dark Angels all the time. I think the Dark Angels should get more attention. The Lion's back, and when Gilliman came back, we saw a lot of stuff revolving around Gilliman, and like logically so, a Primarch is back.
Well, my thought is this. I love the Dark Angels, and like you said, they need more attention.
The admin officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically.
Is missing what the other legions are capable of. Here's the thing. The Dark Angels are
Though I
great
was
at
never
doing one
witness to
thing.
one myself.
Killing.
Countless
And you could
observers
argue that's the
attest
number
to the
one thing
existence
Space
of
Marines
a
need
much
to be good at.
smaller, less
But here's
intimidating
the thing.
variant of the sector
The
that took part in
Ultramarines,
the
the
original
Salamanders, the Raven Guard,
In the time
the
since,
White
this new
Scars,
being,
they all are
the
gifted in
product
other
of
areas
genetic
outside of just killing.
manipulation, is
And
now
so
a
we
familiar
need them
face
to do
our
other
forces
things. Like, and
operate.
I'll be honest, while I'm not high on the Ultramarines, I could not imagine what the Imperium would look like without Gilliman and his Blue Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, while to say that if you wanted to ask me which Legion do I think is worthless and I could just cross out and we wouldn't miss anything, I'd say the Iron Hands.
I must admit,
I don't think they offer
having
anything to
successfully
anyone.
completed the operation necessary
They haven't
to
been
remove
meaningful
the
since
command
the
of
Great
Empire.
Crusade, and even
I
then
am
they weren't all
intrigued
that
by the
important.
possibility
After
of
Ferris
examining
Manus
another
died, they all
set
just got
of
depressed and decided to go
analysis.
hide themselves.
Since the officer in question will
Indeed.
likely
I'm sorry, this has been my
find
TED
long
Talk.
before
Back to
arrival
you, Lark.
here.
Indeed,
And may
indeed.
rely
Let's
on a
see.
faster, more invasive approach to
I need
removing the
a
chip
famous
this time around.
female from the United States.
Rosa Parks.
Not who I was thinking. I was thinking soldier. I'd use Annie Oakley, but I really want to save her for a sniper.
Okay. A famous female.
Ah, obviously. How could I forget?
Forgot what?
Sacagawea?
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea?
I didn't know she was a warrior.
She helped lead Lewis and Clark. I'm gonna give that to her. I mean, I got Catherine the Great. She didn't exactly fight.
That is fair.
Sacagawea Tucker. No, just Sacagawea.
And it's
Sister of Battle. We'll mix it up a little bit. Give her Helldiver voice.
I'm on it. On my way.
By the book. We'll just give her normal. Oh, you're not. You're really gonna be like that. There we go. Better. I will be back. Take care, Robute. Sporting Games is getting a total war game. I've heard. I don't know about. I'm not sure about that, but hey, you know, could be fun. Let's see, and you don't need this right now, man. Skin color. There we go. Soldier bond.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squadron.
For some reason,
They complete combat
Sacagawea and
missions
Catherine
together.
Romanov just get
Compatibility
along.
will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Blanked and Romanov. It's classified, soldier. The Sisters of No Mercy. There, and I have that notification can stop, just spamming me over and over again. Alright. So, back to this. Even how important is the 10,000 Custodians compared to the Dark Angels? Both are very much important. However, you're more likely to see the Dark Angels in frontline combat, but the Custodians still do important stuff. Okay, we got new targets. I am never getting these supplies,
with the
am
number of
I?
contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple
Okay, so I
sites
get
around the
78
world.
intel, and I'll get some. I'll stop their
Unfortunately, we
stiletto
only have
rounds.
the
What do I get in the
resources to
Eastern
respond
US?
to one of them.
I get a
The decision is
scientist
yours.
and.
Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every
Counterattack.
chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations,
Workstation
which
or
requires special
destroying
planning
alien
and
relay.
preparation.
We're gonna need the scientists, so we're gonna go.
Setting course
Bust them
for
out.
Sector 10, Eastern
Can't wait for
United
Abe Lincoln
States.
recruit. It will happen eventually, probably. Gonna get like Teddy, George, all those in there, but I try and keep it as close and point. Okay, so we got Squatty Hanzo, Squatty Sacagawea, and we have a Williams. Let's take a look at you, big man. You're a ranger, so that'll help me narrow down what you are.
Alright.
Matt Lewis. All right, so
Here you are,
He's
Will.
American?
I'm about to bring you a drink.
I
Can we do a ranking on xenospecies? That could be fun.
intriguing, Erdo.
Which female Xenos is the best to get heretical with? I mean, I'd put Eldar up there, I'd put Tau up there, because after all, as Necrons will tell you, Tau wouldn't prefer human men.
I'm no
That is
tourist.
true.
Yeah.
That shit-eating grin.
Let's see.
Try to keep up en route.
Stay now.
Our job is extermination. If you should pick up the slack, the blueberries or the lemon boys. That's honestly the Dark Angel's perspective. To them, it's like, look, our job is to destroy the threats of man. We have to destroy the Xenos, the heretic, the monster, the abomination. Our job is to destroy the enemies of man. Everything else we could care less about. We're not here to be administration. We're not here to fix your shit. We're not here to hold your hand. We're here to destroy that which wants to destroy you. If you want someone to fix your government, call a blueberry. If you want someone to build a wall for you, call the Imperial Fist. But if you want us to kill something, that we can
I think the
do.
brown eyes are actually.
If you want us to erase something from existence, that is what we do. Hey, Nathan. Good to see you, man. And again, I want to apologize to you, Nathan. Things got crazy during the Wextra stream. But please know, neither of us, neither me nor Wextra hold anything against you. It was a crazy last few matches, and Wextra was kind of popping off. So she wanted to apologize. She didn't mean to bully you. If you got that impression.
All right, we got old George Washington in there, but we got to give him a more accurate uniform. Let's get him. We need that nice blue coat. There we go. Perfect. Yes, I did make George Washington. No, you can't do anything about it.
When Teddy Roosevelt said "speak softly and carry a big stick," he wasn't talking about a grenade launcher. He was talking about Gandalf's staff.
Fair enough.
Whips that out, and
All right, so we got two.
I could see him saying that to her. You shall not pass.
Do we have any Grenadier? Oh, okay, so we do have one Grenadier Raider, but she's tired, so we're going to. We have a Canadian.
Yeah, points behind you. Look, a Fallen. Jackson, you don't understand what you just did. You admitted you know about the Fallen. Now they're going to kill you.
He knows about the Fallen!
See, everyone makes that joke like, oh, but if you just say, look, there's a Fallen behind you, they're not going to turn around and look. They're going to say, how do you know about that? And then immediately kill you. Like, I've always pointed that out to people. Like, they go like, you know, the Fallen. Like, how do you know about the Fallen?
How do you know?
Who told you? And also, since the Lion's been back, I feel like they've curbed a little bit of that. The Lion hasn't told them to stop hunting the Fallen, but he has kind of redirected them. I wish he'd do more, you know? It's kind of like, the Lion's back! What do we do with it?
Just make sure I'm spelling that
I mean,
correctly.
he beat Angron, but what do we do now?
What do we do now, indeed? Alright,
I'm sorry it hurt, man. I really am. Hey, dude, if it means anything to you, I was glad to have you. We did not mean to make you feel bad. We really are sorry. And Wextra said the same thing. She was sorry too. She didn't mean to come down or anything like that. So I apologize to you as long as we're cool. I will not put you in that situation again, man. I promise. You're a friend. You're a good player. We were just having some rough matches, and we were all kind of crashing out with these games. So don't sweat it, man. You are good. You are good. And I'm sorry it hurt. Okay, but we're cool. Is there a mixed Dark Angel and Blood Angel successor chapter? You know what? I'm going to be real honest. Most of the supposed chimeric gene seed chapters are all speculatory. I don't think we've ever had one where we knew for sure they were chimeric. Like, there's none in the lore where it's like, yeah, this is most definitely chimeric. I think it's all speculatory. But even with all the speculation ones, I've never heard of a Dark Angel chimeric gene seed. Like, I've heard speculations that the Kakaradons are a chimeric of Night Lord and Raven Guard. I've heard that the Minotaurs could be a chimeric of World Eater and Iron Warrior. I've heard theories that the Blood Ravens could be Thousand Sun and Blood Angel. I've heard a lot of different theories about different chapters. I've never heard any that said, okay, this one is Dark Angel and blank. I've never heard that. In fact, I think my Black Cobras are the first ones where where anyone's insinuated this is Dark Angel and blank. We are cool. Ruben Wex and I are cool. That's good, man. That's good, Nathan. That is good. Hey, dude, and for the record, if you ever feel like uncomfortable like that, like if anything like that happens again, DM me or message me and just say, hey, man, I'm not, this is not fun. I'm feeling a little hurt. I will curb it. I will say something, okay? I will look out for you, okay? You don't deserve to be bullied like that. When you are mad and frustrated, you said and do some things you normally don't do. Yeah. When I look, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be real for a second. I'm going to let you have it, Lark. I just wanted to say this.
That's all right. I was editing things anyway.
No, you're good. I do want to say this. I have weaknesses. I have people that say you have an ego. You're full of yourself. You get easily angry.
Sky Ranger
You know what? Here's the reality. Yeah, a
Ready
lot of
to
that's true.
deploy.
I do have a bit of an ego. I do have some pride on my shoulder. It is something I'm working on. It's something that I'm aware of. I'm also easily angered. I can get very frustrated very quickly. That's also something I'm aware of and working on. I try to do better every day, but there are times where I just crash out and I just don't behave the way I should. That's not a reflection on y'all, and I want y'all to understand I'm trying my best. But if y'all ever feel like, man, Raven, that was way out of line or anything like that, please don't hesitate to say, hey, Raven, I think you were out of line there. Just say it respectfully, because if you get hostile with me, it's going to make me get hostile back, because that's how we are. But trust me, man, even I was kind of like, when Wex and I were going off, even I was kind of like, okay, Wex, don't blame Samurai for everything, you know? But I didn't want to say anything because I thought it was, at the time I thought it was all in good fun, and I was just as eager to beat those bastards as anyone.
The access point we're after is just
But
ahead.
yeah, after the fact, I was kind of like,
Area,
man, that I
expect
think we
hostile
went too far.
resistance.
So I did say that. I did say that to Wex. But yeah. Anyway,
We are back in.
hey Raven, there's some guy on the phone called Asmodai. He's asking about dudes in black armor. I'd love to meet Asmodai. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation and ask him to take a chill pill. Hey man, this is a side pill called Prozac. I'd like you to give that a shot.
Oh crap, they got priests.
Begun deploying their
And yes, I
so-called
do use
priests
mods.
into combat.
Because,
Their
you know,
implants provide significant
modded XCOM is
enhancements to
best
whatever
con.
latent
Sometimes
psionic
mods make
energy
things
they
fun.
may
I
have
mean, we
once
use mods on a lot of
possessed.
other things.
Yeah. And I only have really one mod that, like, changes gameplay, and it's only on the Lost. The rest are just cosmetic and, you know, just
Yeah.
goof mods. And everyone needs a goof mod.
Everyone needs to do. Oh yeah, I need to do that favor for Dad. I'll be right back. Well, actually, I could probably do it right here. I need to fucking do it. Hey,
Alright, George, head up,
On
man.
the double noble, no
I'm
mercy.
gonna turn on a light over here so that I can take these.
That is the most intense George Washington I have ever heard.
All right, here we go.
Look to the horizon and lament.
I really hope they don't do a strafing run, otherwise we're boned.
All right, here we go.
No, blood ravens are word bearers, totally. Interesting. I know everyone always says they're Thousand Sons, but who knows? Could be. Alright, we gotta get over in there to hack that computer. Ironically, the oldest man in the group is gonna have to be hacking this. Let's see if we can get the poor boy up on his technology. Alright, before we do anything crazy... Teddy, go down there and scout. It's what he would want. Oh, shoot, we are close on that. We got 6 turns. We don't have time to exactly make this go quick. Okay, Hattori. Zaitsev, I need you to get in good position right there. Give them balls and bayonets for their last supper. Christmas dinner too, no less. All right, let's see. You got a good sight line on both of them. I might have you hit them with a grenade, but first I want everybody getting in some degree of a position. Those civilians just weren't there, freaking traitors. I'd punish them for their hubris, but regrettably that would just be an Advent propaganda victory, and I'm loath to give them any more propaganda. We'll also continue to have him get a
Onward,
bird's eye view
while
of the
there is
situation.
still time.
This might be more than Dad needs, but I'm going to take all the pictures.
Alright. Teddy, do your thing.
Let's give this a try. That was plain dumb.
Oh, well, we got Teddy Roosevelt promoted. That's what we're all about right here. Ah, dang it, I was hoping he would be close enough to cut. Nope. But he is close enough to cut for George.
For George.
Alright, father of your country. Cut him down. That's my boy. That's why he's on the dollar bill, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, great, they got
We're
turrets.
still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
I don't think it matters. Either way, that's a huge problem right there. Need to get you in cover.
Look ahead.
If George was alive today, what car would be his ride? Car commercials make me think it would be a sports car. He did like to ride around. You know, I'm going to say a Mustang. Just because he liked to ride around on his horse. This is a smooth transition, right?
Yes.
Hattori move up. Okay, he thinks he's going to get 2 shots up. Okay, he's targeting Richard. Shot wide.
Good fortune is a
Gala,
rare
okay.
and wondrous thing.
Alright, Vasily, do your thing. Alright, you hit him. Unfortunately, he's an armored cuss. Move up.
Confirmed. Multiple contacts.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access
Hello,
point.
Volpa. Man, George Washington Jr. is kicking ass. I'm tempted to just bring this whole building down.
I sent him everything. I sent him
Come on, big man. There's a shotgun at that range. No judgment. No judgment.
Maybe a little bit of judgment.
It's okay, there's a bit of judgment going on.
I'll judge you a little. But anyway, anything else that I'm needed for, or?
Unless you just want to stick around and help commentate.
At home amongst the headstones.
Alright.
I probably want to leave this one to you.
Alrighty. Richard the
You
Lionheart.
don't normally sit around and commentate on my streams.
That's mine, yeah. Never said you had to.
Excuse me.
We'll vanquish them.
Oh dear. We found friends.
How's the debugging going?
That's not good. They're about to get like a full round on me.
Alright, let's get this moving. And it's roly poly boys. That song stuck in my head.
Really?
But it
So that-
could
yeah,
always be
that's not good.
worse. 2 archers back to back. Well, yeah, I figured that I'd let Lark do it tonight, and I would try to stream For Honor Friday tomorrow.
Yeah. And also there was a Twitch stream earlier.
Besides, I know y'all love Lark stream.
So that's how you want to play
You
it.
love my brother.
You will not kill Teddy.
You know, that line can be taken a lot of different ways. You could be Teddy Roosevelt, or you could be Teddy there.
Either way, I'm not letting it happen.
You will not kill my...
What historical person are you most excited to make an XCOM? Oh, there's several that I got a list.
Damn their madness. Undone.
Check it in twice.
Gotta find out who's naughty and nice. Oh, no, you don't. Okay.
You're making a big
Mop
mistake.
the blood and collect the teeth.
Alright, we need to
Yeah, I'll get you.
take him out, please, Vasily?
Well, just remember if you have any more questions you want me to answer or if you need me for anything.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you think I was out of
Good job in for honor
ammunition?
today, Raven. You
Even
were actually
then,
good.
I would just
Oh yeah, that was.
tiny
It was such a
head in
surprise.
my
I didn't expect to join up with Wextra during the stream, but it just worked out that way. And you know, Wextra's a great person, and she's just fun to play with. And we had some good matches, we had some bad matches,
First they shoot you.
but
then they
overall, I
rob
think we
you.
had a good time.
Nice country.
Alright.
Anyway, let me know if you need anything.
Will do. No, I needed you to go to the side. It's too far over there. Alright, Hattori. Well, that was one way. George? No, I need you to... No, George. I wanted you to buy the boxes! Okay, George wanted to, do his own thing. That's okay.
Tango's no longer with us.
Alright, that's one down, which is nice. Oh, I'm disoriented, that's why I can't do the Gremlin heal. So explains why his, Oh yeah, that's not good.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to take out the zombie as much as I consider it a waste of ammo. I can't get a good shot on the guy controlling him. Ah, dang.
Remind yourself
Crap,
that
he's still
overconfidence is a
disoriented.
slow and insidious killer.
Or do you think we need Edward Kenway for an Aramusha hero skin? Not sure about that. Okay, he resisted mind control, but it freaked him out. George, I get it. Just settle down. Just don't do anything rash. Do not do anything too crazy. I mean, good effort. Good effort, George. His response to getting panicked, shoot back. I love it. Nice try, pal. Oh no, Richard. Big swipe. What?
Must end.
Oh no, Richard the Lionheart.
The Advent network is almost entirely
That
locked
is
down.
no bueno.
We're running out of time. Get to that terminal.
I need you to take this thing out. Vasily! It's a stationary thing!
Funny.
You have no excuse. What were you thinking? Take out that trooper. Alright.
Let's go.
See if you can finish that off. Well, at least you
At
damaged
least
it.
you ain't dead yet.
You have a special place on my shit list. We have lost the lion. Yeah, that's a bummer. If he had been a ranger, he would have lived longer, just saying.
You cream puff tough guy.
Cream puff tough guy. Tree's going through cherry withdrawals. He's got to chop something. Alright, panic is removed. Speaking of needing to chop something... Oh wait, no, better not. Better not. Better not. Now it's finally letting me choose which direction they... Oh, I gotta reload now? Are you for real? Do what you did last time.
Take
Fine.
my advice and run away.
Thank you, Hattori.
Positive confirmation. Area secured.
George, I know you do not understand the first thing about computers, but you gotta come in clutch right now.
Take it out.
Yeah, we're not getting either of these. Nope, not even close. I hate reloading weapons. Yeah. Good thing we got an ammo. The lion has been avenged, yes. My first death. He's one of my favorites. I should have given him a French accent, he would have lived longer.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So you take mission photo. It really didn't dry out that well. Off our planet, boys. It's gonna be a somber ride back. So you made a dark elf floor? I did what?
Nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today.
When did I make a dark
The
elf?
elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to
Yeah,
our
which is why they sent alien hit squads after me. Because they trust you so much. Make sure the line is reburied with full honors. Most cohesion between Roosevelt and Hanzo. That's actually kind of funny. Immortalized. Immortal in our hearts. Alright, what would we promote you to? A sniper! I can see that. Hanzo. Obviously, we gotta make you a Blade Master.
Hello, Commander.
Mm-hmm. We did get the scientist. That decreases research time. Teddy Roosevelt. Negative trait acquired. Fear of panic. Actually, that fits Teddy so well. He's not afraid of anything else. He's afraid of other people being afraid. That'd be funny. You see someone's panic? Oh, that's my cue to panic. Oh!
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about these gene therapy clinics lately. It's tempting, right? You can treat your body like garbage and stop in for a quick tune-up and you're good to go. Of course, if you believe the rumors, you might also get yourself turned into an Advent burger.
Alright, we gotta recruit some more. Let's see. Who's recruit? Catalan. A lot of Spanish ladies. Go too. So let's see.
Advent's officers might
Yeah,
be
I got an
more
idea for
resourceful than your
a,
average trooper,
Polish
but
guy.
I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tigan to look at, especially since
Spanish
he's not
guy.
asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see
And
if the chip
I
we
have a
pulled
thing-
from the
something for a
commander
Korean
really
guy,
is connected
too.
to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Yes, Raven XCOM 2 is such a game. It's Lark here, but yes. It is a great game. How about a William the Conqueror character? We could potentially make something like that happen. Probably have to make them French, though. Not now. I will finally get
Avengers
these
plotting a new
supplies.
course.
Thank goodness.
Strategic resource located.
Alright, beneath the looming statue of an Eldar, we noticed an overgrown security checkpoint placed in the intersection of two roads. After further inspection, the corpse of an Advent security officer was discovered, slumped over the small desk inside. Our engineer swept the site and found a number of useful components. Alright.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service.
Yeah, the Korean guy will be Admiral Yi. Attila the Hun soon? I don't know who to give that to. Like, what countries
I am
like
sure you will
Hungary?
find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Alright, what do we learn?
Sectoid's rapid physical
We can now research
evolution
psionics and we can make
over
mind
years
shields.
is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering
Codename Kecksburg.
and their
It is
pursuit of
Keck.
advancement, regardless of the risks.
It is cringe.
Cringe, Keck, cringe.
It's like an 11 day to do an auto. Well, he's faceless, so I guess. Yeah, sure. All right. Cut up the Advent officer.
Appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper. In terms
If we get a Yalan if we get a Czech soldier, potentially, yeah. I like Genghis more than Attila, but I can tell you, I can't tell you why. I can be swayed. No, I prefer Genghis too. I could never get XCOM 2, as I didn't like how I don't like it's a dream simulation in stories, as it makes your achievements meaningless. Are you referring to like how it treats the previous game? Because this isn't treated as a simulation. You were in a simulation and then they pulled you out. And besides, not everything you did in the first game is considered a simulation, but they were running, the simulations they were running were based off of the first game. I feel like Napoleon would be a good French guy. Yeah, we'll probably make Napoleon. But I also want to throw in some people that, you know, maybe don't get as much credit, says the guy who made George Washington and Teddy Roosevelt.
Rather than
Eventually I will have to run the Mount Rushmore team. Alright, view facility. We got a resistance ring now. So now we can coordinate with the Skirmishers, Templars, and Reapers. Speaking of which, that Templar should be coming soon enough, so I gotta...
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
Alright, fortunately, I only have the one engineer, so I can't afford to have her do realistically anything, which is a bummer, but hey, what are you gonna do? Anything I can buy here? Nope, not yet. Mongolia. What is Attila's ethnicity? He's not Turkic. He is... Like, the Huns are initially from the steppe, so I guess you could argue Mongolian, but also part of me wants to say Hungarian. Alright, she knows aid protocol now. Let me go ahead. I need a new Grenadier, so let's have that. Alright, keep getting that loot. Okay, what did we find out from the officer?
Easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I
Technically he's French because I think they own Corsica. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, before, or slightly before Napoleon was born, the French bought Corsica from, not certain. From Genoa. And so because of that, he was technically French, though ethnically he's Italian.
But there are differences.
But considering that he was the Emperor of France, we'll make him
The
French.
data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent Captain's implant.
Corsica is Toyota. That is
Is
Japanese.
essentially you, Commander. Or at least the
So he can't be
technical
French.
information.
Yeah, but he wasn't born in mainland Italy either, so he can't be, by that logic, he can't be Italian, so I'm going to give it to the closest thing, and that'd be France.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however.
Because if I can find an Italian guy, I'm probably going to be picking a lot of Romans.
Has likely caused significant damage.
Network.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information. A great
If I can
deal
find
of
somebody
information.
from Tunisia,
Somehow
I will
encoded
put
a stream
in.
of
I'll make
psionic
Hannibal
energy.
Car. I'll make Hannibal
My working
Barca.
theory, Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe.
This is how they kind of make the Psy zombies.
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Alright, we'll make a Skulljack. So, anyway, basically what we've learned from this is that there is an Advent network that, that runs through their soldiers. Now, their soldiers basically used to be plugged into your mind, so whenever they would get into a conflict with the Resistance, they would run it through your mind to try and help them get through it. Now that we've been unplugged from them, they're struggling tactically, whereas they didn't used to before. Is it Americans? They're like, yeah, like one of my American girls is Sacagawea, and she technically wasn't born in America. I think that they have Normandy in this game, not as a like original flag. I know they have Scotland, and Scotland has a regional flag, but let's see. Construct. Okay, I gotta build a proving ground. Gosh dang
I'm
it.
keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, and let's get the intel out of that, please.
Stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network.
Hannibal with the elements that attacked the Romans. What country was he from? He was from Carthage, but he Carthage was Carthage is in modern day
I foresee
Tunisia.
a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
These trusting followers of the Resistance have paid the ultimate price for their brazen contempt of the Elders.
Oh no. They screwed over British Columbia.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance.
And they're looking in the wrong location.
We'll need to pay close attention to each
Oh
one as they gain
right,
more
all
information
right.
about
Cyrus
our
is
plans.
back.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander. This latest piece of intel on the Chosen might prove useful.
We made progress in the hunt for. Okay.
You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something. Things are going so well. Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Right,
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts. But there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field.
I thought I was sending someone out to do. You sent them out on the wrong mission. Gosh dang you!
The Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Cyrus, I need to send you back out. Apparently the boys didn't listen. I'll tell you what. Take the Spaniard with you. Okay, that'll be 8 days. I was hoping to get our Templar earlier than that, but hey, you know, what happens, happens. Alright, Sam Cooke. Fitting, we just lost one. Let's see, what do we make you? There was a request for Abe Lincoln. Alright.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Not honest Abe. Honest Abe. I feel like he might be a hard luck fella. Hey, a little twitchy. The great emancipator has arrived. Let's see. I think we're gonna. Oh, nope, not that one. D will do. And we need to give him that proper beard. Yep. And heart. There we go. And hold on, if I can give him like a scar to represent like him getting like shot, that would be baller. Give him that temple slash. Alrighty. Do we have anything that like a top hat? I'm afraid that's the closest we're gonna get, and no. So we'll just have to give it to him like that. Oh, well, honest Abe, you'll do just fine. Abe was the man. Obunaga? Oda Nobunaga? Yeah, I need another Japanese person, but yeah, we will probably make him.
Commander, we
got a
just
supply
got word that the
raid?
Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Alright, sure thing.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Alright, so we got Zarina, Outrider. We got Honest Abe. Who are you? I already have one. Let's see. Do we have any sharpshooters available? Frederick Barbarossa, good. Okay, we got one of every class and that, so sitting pretty right there. We need to change you out to get you med kit, buddy. You healed a nation, now you got men back here, fellows. These two would probably have a lot to talk about. Alright. Sorry, Barbarossa, you're the oldest on this mission. Now, let's rock and or roll. Gentlemen, good luck.
Sky Ranger deployed.
No shade on Abe, but that beard was not it. No. The beard was it, my friend. They literally told him that she liked his whiskers or something, and that made him regrow it. It also was like the thing is he wanted to grow the beard to make himself look more distinguished and recognizable when he was when he became president. But Abe Lincoln, ironically, did not think himself a very handsome man, because someone accused him of being two-faced, and he said, "If I had two faces, why would I wear this one?"
Once you're on the ground, eliminate all hostile
Very good at
contacts
self-deprecating
and secure
humor,
the
that
area.
man.
Seize anything of value.
But I like the top hat. The top hat's alright, but the lack of the mustache bothers me. Yeah, I got it's a different kind of beard. But make a Ulysses S. Grant, they'll get the full beard. Look at Barbarossa, he's got the full beard going on for him.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the
What's with this
Advent
alien
locked
life
in.
forms?
Move
Like,
to secure.
get this
Eliminate all
alien
hostiles.
nonsense
Remember,
off my
Commander,
planet.
there are extremely volatile materials scattered throughout this area. We need to make sure our troops are clear of any possible explosions.
Alright. Scout. It's like the one thing you guys are good at. Okay, we've got a turret we need to take care of. And I need you, Freddy. Where am I going to put you? Need to get you close over there.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, but he'll shoot with a pistol, so we're going to hold off on that. George, get over there.
Copy that. Noble team, double time it.
Alright, Katarina.
Daughters of the Emperor, march!
Nothing is hitting you in here. Alright, we got 2 turrets to deal with. Gonna move you up a bit.
Yes, absolutely.
And Abe, get over here.
Let's go.
I just wanted to watch Years in History. It's so cool series, man. It's so underrated. Yeah. Like, it's an alien game, so you get aliens on your land. Well, they keep growing their alien weeds and stuff. I don't like it. Remote start. Well, we got... Oh, that might be useful. But, no. We're going to hold off on that. You can take him out. Go ahead and take him out. Good shot.
One of many.
Whew. Barely. Oh, they didn't notice anybody. Nice. Tactically speaking, what's the wisest outcome here? No, that's stupid. There's no cover for him to maneuver in. Alright, so what's the call here? Blow up that one, because we can blow the base. It should collapse. It did not blow up the base, but it did shred the armor.
Menace 1-5. Watch those supply crates. If you destroy them, there won't be anything left for us to recover once the area is secure.
You need to calm down there, Central. Remember, who do you work for, buddy?
Haha, yes.
That's right, panic, buddy. That wasn't where I'd expect you to go, but okay, sure. Weaken him. How'd you like that 45? How'd you like that 44 Magnum? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Alright, move up. Abe, see if you can't finish that off. Alright.
I shan't forget this. Really, I shan't.
Giving Nick Cage's voice to Abe Lincoln was the only logical choice. Alright, let's see. I don't like it because it makes him exposed. Alright. Move over there and blast him. 64% chance? Oh, you can, come on, you can do this. See? Like ye old blunderbuss.
Enemy eliminated.
And act promoted. We're gonna get you to general in no time. Woo.
He's not popular at parties.
Alright.
Moving out.
Need to find a way to weaken that armor.
Let's stay focused.
George, tell me, what do you see?
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
That's an empty... This is the gear. Anyway, throw a grenade up there to weaken the armor, please. What about Wyatt Earp as a gunslinger? We can make that happen. President's Day, biatch. Patton? We might get to Patton. Depends how many Americans we run through. Take it out. Jawohl, mein Kaiser.
How sad.
Alright, we're doing pretty good. Move up a little bit, see what you can't find.
I am trusting you.
Sisters, march!
Oh, that's where they are. Oh, there's the snakes.
These creatures
I was hoping they'd be further down. You know, it's fine. We'll make it work. Just, Catherine, I just need you to live. This may be hard for you.
The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
That's not good.
Time to go.
That way you can move up next round. But yeah, we're gonna need to put some aid on her. I still want El Salvador. I get that, but keep in mind, it's... El Salvador might not run up. Oh, that's double ungood.
We are surrounded! Darkness.
Please. Yes! That's my boy! But now we got 6 combatants to deal with instead of just 3, so... Oomph. Are you...
You're taking fire!
How come the snake didn't get burnt? Get her out of that situation, please.
My ammunition is almost gone.
Yeah, that was just gonna happen. I accept it. Anyway. Please, Freddy, I need this. Thank you, Freddy.
Out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them.
That's the attitude I wanted to hear. Fortunately, she's burning regardless. She is not in a good position.
We shall.
Oh crap, that's right, Overwatch.
We are under attack.
Oh good, he sucks. Now kill that one, please. Is that a mine in front of me? Listen, I get you were in an intense situation there, sweetie, but come on. 78% chance.
This is the way.
Was Freddy this crazy in real life? Not really. But I wanted to use the Sheogorath voice, and I thought, why not? This is a long shot, but please, Abe. You've already outdone your service in the Black Hawk War. That's my boy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright.
Noble team, double time it.
Alright, George, move into position. Oh no, he's got the Flammenwerfer!
Bad guy coming out!
This is no way for me to die.
This is why I hate flamer units.
We are surrounded.
And he's gonna make a zombie, isn't he?
Retreat.
Oh no, he's gonna try and mind control someone. Please do something cool while being panicked. Please do something cool while being panicked. Yes! 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 Oh, see what that got you? See what that got you? Bullets. That got you bullets. Oh no, George is in a precarious situation. You survived Brandywine Creek, you can survive this. Cinematic moment, though.
There's no stopping this fire. I won't last long at this rate.
I can get another Reaper. Not good, not good, not good. If I do not get Abe over to him to heal him, he is going to die. Okay, 55, 39. Please, dude. I need to thin the herd up there. That's my boy.
Just take the damn thing. I think things are going well, considering.
Alright, she's no longer panicked. That's excellent. I would have you do that, but that would mean, you would probably die from the explosion. So instead, just shoot him, please. Alright.
Headshot.
You don't have aid protocol yet. Crap. This is gonna put you in risk, buddy, but I need you to do this.
We're gonna stand up, and we're gonna keep going back to the toy store.
Alright. She is safe. Well, he is safe. Alright.
We are servants of the God Emperor.
Now, wipe him. Did that rock do something to you personally, Sarina?
I am trusting you.
I'm putting my faith in you now. Clear out that dude. Thank you. Good arc, though.
Your friends will join you soon. I need more ammo.
We all need new things, don't we? You know, medics. I do. I just didn't I didn't.
But I'm ready now.
Abe Lincoln hasn't gotten the med. He hasn't gotten the full med kit build yet. The fate of the world rests on these reincarnated presidents. Reload.
Of course.
Oh, if only I had run and gun. Now, sweetie. I don't have a free one. Everyone just has to reload today, eh? It's the only way.
Throw the grenade!
I think you're the last one, so this is a bit of a gamble.
Status confirmed.
Alright, that's it. Everybody lives. Everybody gets to live.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, we did it. Everybody's getting sent to the burn warden, but where did you get that gun? That's a gun from the first game. But I like it. I like the pose. Alright, grab the supplies. Get the heck out of Dodge, boys.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the
Yeah, that's great. With Advent propaganda, all that jazz. Who cares?
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight.
But as
Finger
you
on the
can
trigger.
see, we did great. Only 4 of our men were wounded. 3 of them gravely wounded. You are now a Blade Master, with George Washington. As for you, holo targeting, that might be worth it. Shrapnel, that actually will be useful, particularly for when we fight the assassin. Okay. I feel like you're... I want you to have that gunslinger ability. And as for you, Medicaid protocol. Alright, a Valerian core, nice. Viper autopsy and Advent Purifier autopsy. Whew! We got 7 wounded. Oof. Oof indeed. Our highest ranking one that's ready to go is Corporal Freddy. Sacagawea is also ready to go with their squatties.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, this council can go suck if they want. Investigate. Yes, we are dropping everything to investigate the black market. Because we can sell crap to them and get crap from them. The black market's in Minnesota?
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
I can't stand the speaker. He sounds like he's giving a sermon every time he talks. And not even a good sermon. Alright, I imagine we got some intel. Yep. Oh, sweet. Instant.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited.
So, let's look at the rank and file, Grunt. Let's see what we can find out. Time for R&R. Yep.
To the uninitiated.
Everybody's getting sent to the burn. Where did you get that gun? Freddy's like, just don't question. Just don't question. I'm the Kaiser. Just let it happen.
Human form with a carefully designed helmet.
It's only stealing if it's first-hand bought from the black market. Well,
despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage
Alright, I actually want to read this because they're like the bread and butter troops.
Provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
The most public face of Advent security, the standard Advent troop serves as the first response role in high public exposure. Although rumors as their origins have persisted for years, it's only recently we've confirmed the fact they are products of human-alien hybrid production. It took you 20 years to figure that out? Oh, brother. Alright. My initial autopsy indicates that the troopers were at one time entirely human, implying that means of gradual genetic enhancement without rejection concerns that would normally plague these experiments. The body itself maintains the general outward appearance of a typical human, with the most crucial changes occurring in the cranial structure. It is my belief that the Advent troopers receive orders, that is, they are controlled directly through psionic-linked engineering as a part of genetic modification process. As we first discovered in the field, the eyes are notably larger, perhaps as an unintended side effect, as they seem to provide only limited improvements to the troopers' visual acuity. The aliens have managed to disguise this glaring physical trait from the general public through cleverly disguised armor. So these guys were human. Oof. Let's break down the turret, please.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated.
When your main research is propaganda, actual science gets slow.
Units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors.
Who's in the black market? You'll see what happens. There's no like a cutscene with the black market, but what happens when you get access to it is you get to sell off a lot of like the stuff you don't need, and you can potentially get stuff that would be very helpful for you. Like, hey, I need an extra engineer. Do you have one for sale this month? If you do, we go forward with that. I like to think it's not I buy the engineer, like I hire them. Alright, research. Psionics, 13 days. Give me the Viper autopsy.
Although I would expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both.
Yeah, if you've ever played the first game, this is where the Thin Men originally came from.
This reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities.
My last gun triggers itchy.
Apparent.
Fingers getting itchy after the internet heresy. So it's the opposite of human trafficking? Sort of, kind of. Alright.
Apparently my predecessor was something of a brute when it came to handling.
Alright, sweet. Before I send somebody in for their next training session, let me see. What do I have the most of? Ranger, 4 Rangers, Grenadier. I have 3 Grenadiers, 3 Specialists, and 3 Sharpshooters. Okay, I don't need anyone in particular, but just train you to be another Sharpshooter.
Market is open.
Alright, so let's see. Another thing interesting, they don't deal in supplies, they deal in intel. So you got to keep that in mind. But what they sell is in supplies. So, like, for example, we've got a trooper corpse. So we can sell a few trooper corpses and get 30 supplies. Helps us pay rent. But let's see what they have for sale. An engineer! That's exactly what I was hoping they would have. Now let's put her to work. Alright, now anyway, back to locating that cargo.
New course.
What do you mean they deal in intel? Basically, intel is one of the currencies you keep up with, and basically the black market wants to know, hey, do you got information we can use.
If this is what it takes to draw you out of hiding, Commander, then the Elders are more than willing to keep up the pressure.
Hey,
the Chosen
shut
are
up.
gonna do whatever it
Yes,
takes
I
to
know.
get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out
Okay,
entire
among the wreckage
camps
of the weathered
resistance
Sky Ranger,
supporters.
bodies of
We're
several
their
young
only
soldiers
line
remain.
of
Shut up,
defense.
Central!
You and I both know we only had one other
Oh
Sky
my
Ranger,
gosh.
Commander. It's worse for wear, but this heap used to be Big Sky's pride and joy. And someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Anyway, we
Commander,
got recovered cargo.
These weapons are unlike any design I have previously
Boltcaster?
encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
Another engineer? Don't mind if I do. Alright.
This is where the Templar faction
they're in
maintains
Libya.
their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics,
They're
but so
the
far they
coolest
seem
guys in
loyal
this game
to
and
our
don't pretend
cause.
otherwise. Does
We
Central
can
ever shut up?
scan
No,
at
he
this
doesn't.
location to gain additional support
Gorilla,
from their
why do
people.
Vipers have breasts? This is a rhetorical
My
question.
people
Because,
understand the value
why
of
not?
our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more
Oh
than
gosh,
raw
these things are so
material
cool.
design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. Oh, Commander, it's about time we spoke, don't you think? I'm Geist, leader of the Templar Order.
I wonder if Geist dropped
But I'm
his
sure
watching.
you already knew that. Stories of me tend to spread far and wide. You are welcome here anytime, Commander, for among all others of your kind, you alone know the true power of the Elders. You have touched their minds, you have heard their voice, and surely you know that they must fall. On behalf of all Templars, I humbly offer our services towards their demise. Together, we shall be unstoppable.
Dang right.
With our success comes the opportunity
Monks of
for
the
you
Stars.
to assign us new orders, Commander.
When a squad mate dies, the entire squad receives random bonuses for 2 turns. And stay with me, soldiers are much more likely to bleed out rather than die. Ooh, that's a useful one. New covert action.
Commander, I've learned that we have new opportunities to
Rescue
spot
soldier
the
Cradle
Elders,
Mox. Yes, we
should
want
you
that.
wish to pursue them.
Alright. I'm gonna need to send... Oh, it's already Corporal. Hanzo, you're going on this one. We need... If you weren't wounded, I'd send you. We need people who can be... who understand. Stealth! Alright.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Remember what Tygan said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
Alright, let's look at this new one. Alright, female Templar, interesting, but not what I have in mind. Huh, Indian. Alright, well, since you are a Templar and I really can't tell country of origin, we're gonna do whatever. Now, let's see. When picking a Templar, we actually have to pick a Crusader. So, let's see who I have for my list of potentials. Open up. I did Richard the Lionheart, so I can't pick him. Let's do... Aha, I think I know one. Hold on. Make sure I'm spelling this right. Godfrey of Bleal. Let me see what his last name is. we'll just say un bouillon.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was, something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using
Unfortunately,
the ship
I can't
to
change
destroy
the nickname.
aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
I get him to Sergeant, but I know the perfect voice. Joshua Graham. And we gotta change this. Helmets, let me see the helmets. Helmet's fine, but we got to... Man button, no. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna take the helmet off. Since he's a psionics operative, he gets them purple eyes. And armor color. He's a Crusader of Jerusalem. Dude is fine. Thighs. Now let's give you the promotions. Alright, parry, yes, that's his bread and butter. We want that. Templars immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. Yes, yes. Oh, I don't care. We're pulling from XCOM resources. I want that. A beast right here. We're primarily French. And Godfrey Bouillon is from France, so it works. But yeah, Strange Bit and you called it. We were going Godfrey of Bouillon. And he is ready. Don't like that they're calling him a witch, though. What's going on in the armory? Oh, that's right. We gotta promote you. Gunner. Sorry, the Spaniard in question ain't female. Oh, we gotta work on that. Yeah. Hold on, let me get the actual name of the guy I want up. Spanish names, man, they're long. Rodrigo? Diaz. De Vivar. El motherfucking Cid. Hell yeah. Alright, John Martineau ain't quite the voice we're looking for you. We need...
Move! We need to move fast. You showed me a road.
Zippity buckety doodah!
Okay.
Your call. Only I can complete the mission.
Yeah. Okay.
En route.
I think Space Marine Times will do just fine. That's all you need to know about him. Alright, now Head, we are getting rid of that hair. How dare you give him that? Give him them long curls. And we need to give him a big old beard. Heck yes. All right. Put a Spanish voice. I think they're funny. A Spanish voice? Okay. I mean, he is from Spain, so all right.
En marcha. Queda claro. Voy. No hace falta repetirlo. Yo me encargo. Vamos, vamos. En marcha. Recibido. Ya me ocupo.
Ooh, that's nice.
Bien. Ya me ocupo. Enseguida.
Yeah, we're going to Spanish 8. Alright, now that's taken care of. And Nigga will tell you, he'd be perfect if this guy was a ranger anyway.
You should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible.
I'm getting an engineer, hush.
Are undoubtedly moving forward.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Gosh, I hope I don't hear that over and
slow
over
them
again.
Down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, I wish they had
Another
Antonio
important
Banderas
step
mod.
forward in our research. I find it unusual, to say the least,
Battlefield
that the
medicine,
subject
yeah,
so
we're gonna
often
need to get into
referred to
that.
in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature. The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers.
Yeah, how'd that work out
Although
for
they
him?
are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. The resistance is slightly more organized than I had imagined based on the room.
Yes, Tygan, we know we're impressive. Alright, we can start building crap. We need to build a proving ground.
Proving grounds facility construction initiated.
Once I get that new engineer. 5 days till we get the new engineer.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it looks like I don't remember anything with a mohawk when I was growing up. Yeah, one of the things I don't like one of the things I hate the most about this game is a DLC called Anarchy's Children. And basically add all this edgy Anarch stuff, like the cosmetics to the game. And for some reason, no matter what you do, the game adores this mechanics. And whenever you get a level up with your units, it will automatically go, oh, you wanted to wear the ugly crap, right? And you're like, no, I don't. And so you have to go in and manually fix everything. Because, be careful, you might see a historical figure in freaking biker booty shorts, not because I want it to happen, but because it's like, yeah, this is what you wanted to wear, right? No.
Our friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called Chosen, the Elders.
Right, I'm gonna have to start focusing on taking her out.
It sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take them out.
Time is not on your side. It won't be long before I find you, Commander.
Alright. This way. Infiltrate is probably the better option there. Right,
it's as good as done.
Ignore for right now. Carry on.
I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with this world.
Oh my gosh. What do you want?
It might make for an interesting game.
You're gonna give me a scientist, Enzo, and Edward Castro Ranger. Okay.
And see how it goes. I hate to ask, but it looks like I don't have much choice. Think you could help us out?
Alright. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with the Lost. We need to... we got to rescue some of your agents. So we're rescuing the scientist and the ranger and getting intel. Yeah.
Setting course for Sector
Alright.
10, Eastern
Let's
United
go bail
States.
you out. Get the mullet still around for some galleries.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting Lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Alright, these two are going to come in clutch. Zyza keeps doing what you're doing, and Scott, you're new. Ah, you're my Polish gal. Save on time, we're going to edit you later since we have others we can choose from. Alright. Wait, do we have a specialist on mission? Okay, we do. Abe Lincoln's on the mission. So we don't need another one. We could use a grenadier. We just made him, so let's test out let's test the boy out. Let's see how we do. Alright, boys. Happy hunting. Ah, crap, I forgot to give him the cool new weapons. Ah, that's alright.
Sky Ranger
Mr. T had the best armor. True,
deployment.
true. I'm pitiful! Alright, let's see. What wrecked out city are we going into this time? Ottawa again?
One of the Resistance factions sent some kind of expeditionary force into an area that we know to be completely overrun by the Lost. Don't ask me what they were doing down there, but now they've gotten themselves stranded, and the Resistance is asking for our help. We'll have to do what we can to avoid being overrun.
Alright, gentlemen. Let's do this. Ooh, a little laggy there. Alright, we're cleared.
The Resistance expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point.
So we gotta go over there, grab them, and exfil over here. Got it.
Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Alright, so we got Lost over there. And they noticed us.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very
I can rend them, yes.
around us.
Burn, heretic. Oh, that feels good.
It will be for the best.
That's one focus.
Strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power
Couldn't show you that one, it was too brutal.
and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
Alright, now the bread and butter of these guys is something called parry. After every time they strike, they can do something called parry. It ends their turn, but that means the first attack on them just auto-misses. Does not matter what it is, it just auto-misses. It's a beautiful thing. Let's, instead of doing that, though, we're going to get you closer. And here they come. I like his voice, but he do just keep going. He does. Now, anyway. Godfrey of Bouillon. Show them why you're the defender of the Holy Sepulchre.
Never had any dignity to begin with. None of them.
He is just going to shred them all. I love this mod.
Learning its use.
Actually, no, wait, that's a brute. He may not survive this one. Alright, never mind. He gets a crit and he was able to get through. Perfect. Kill him.
Work well done. Let's not waste any time.
Yes.
Too much for them to handle. Zion may not be lost to us after all.
And let's see if I can kill you with a Volt.
An insult to the Lord requires.
Oh, that's
just
juicy.
Sure, like any other.
I love Templars, man. Brava! If I get a whole team of Templars, I'd be nigh unstoppable, but they only let you have like 1 or 2 at a time.
That's right.
Alright, Abe, I want you up there with old Vasily.
Time to go.
What lost? There are no more lost. Alright, head over there.
Enseguida.
El Cid, move in. Oh no! A brute. One thing I will say I don't like about this game is, like, as my boys get better, the enemies get better, and for some of them that makes sense. They're going to make reactions. But when the Lost start getting beefier, that's when I get irritated, because, like, okay, how are the zombies planning to counteract me? Alright, move up.
Gotta move.
You know, seeing this, I see why they don't make sword users the headshot mechanics. Yeah, I know why they chose not to do that. That being said, it makes no sense, like, logically, why you wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, it does make the Lost kind of a non-issue in the early game. Don't worry, they'll still be annoying. Who else can get a good shot off at them? Move up.
Last one in gets to grease my gear.
This will give me an opportunity to show you how Rend works. Or rather, parry. Now, parry. So, because we know he's going to try and strike me. Watch. Nope. Wish you could see the animation, but unfortunately, the bridge rocked it.
Tried.
Oh, Vasily. Bigger zombie swarms would be okay, but them getting tougher, not so much. Yeah, that's the issue, because eventually, like, regular zombies will be like, oh no, you gotta like shoot them twice before they before they die. It's annoying.
I am the right hand of the Lord. Vengeance.
Beautiful.
There is still much work to be done.
Alright. Abe. Yeah, I still want you up with old Vasily.
Hurry, hurry.
Alright. Move up.
Ya me ocupo.
Cyrus, you're next.
Get after them now.
And I guess we can move you up.
Difficult one.
Put you on pistol overwatch just to see what happens. Doctors when they have a hive mind of some kind. Yeah, and it's annoying and illogical.
Ya voy.
Grab him.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
Oh, we can handle them. It was this mission that made me take the Chosen seriously. Are the Chosen going to be showing up on this? Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and pick up our boy. Oh, it's another Spaniard. Fitting.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Get over here. Maria Golbeva. I was hoping, I was thinking Advent might get involved with this, so fortunately he's not going to be of much use there. But I can't have him start moving back this way. Alright, we're in position. And unfortunately for you, schmucks,
this is taking too long.
That's right. Oh, great, there's more of them. Let's see if you can take out any of them. It's just you boys. Alright, move up.
Affirmative.
Cover doesn't matter quite as much in this instance. See if you can take him out. And you missed.
Finny.
Alright. Abe, how about you?
Time to go.
Alright, there you go. You got one.
Sayonara.
That's another one down.
Like in the movies. Fuck you.
Alright, we got one more.
Now that was crazy.
Alright. You get the rest, buddy.
You called down the wrath. All in a day's labor serving the good Lord.
They did for mine. Yeah, they might pop out. I haven't seen, but typically they pop out relatively early on within the mission, so the fact we haven't seen them yet is a good sign.
Time for talk is past.
And as for you, die.
This is a case where fate and accident side.
Gosh, I love doing that.
I've killed enough assassins that have come looking.
Oh, speak of the devil. More of them. Incendiary grenades would be useful. Yes and no. The problem with incendiary grenades is any explosion of all just attracts more.
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get
Vasily,
overrun.
you need something
We're
to shoot.
picking
Take
up
out
more
that dasher.
signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
What is this?
You're in an urban environment. Do I need a bunch of Germans shooting at you to improve your accuracy? The hell. Oh, don't worry, buddy. I'm not going to have you do all the heavy lifting. Metaphorically speaking. Most of the heavy lifting will, in fact, be done by dear El Cid, saving his countrymen. Alright, I need you in here. As for you, kill him.
Just
Just one more dead alien.
Thank you, Cyrus. Alright, let's move.
Splendid. Coming in.
Abe. Gotta appreciate that hustle.
Go, go, go.
Man, Canada has looked better, hasn't it?
For many of us, the road is a difficult one.
Oh, sorry I'm late. Oh, glad to have you in, but it's not like I penalize anyone for being late. Or do I? Nah, seriously, like, this isn't like one of my classes where it's like, hey, you gotta show up if you want credit. How about we name a soldier, one of the soldiers after the Harlem Hellfighters? Potentially for one of the Americans, yeah, we could definitely do that. We might name it after, I forget his name, I'll have to look it up, but he got the Medal of Honor. It would be useful. I have made Alvin York before, but he's not in the Harlem Hellfighters, he was a Tennessee Regiment. Alright, Vasily, get over there. I got another day. How about a soldier named after... Oh, we already read that one. This really kind of reminds me of the trolls from Witcher 3. I gave him the voice of the heavy, so that's my kind of my bad.
Yes.
Alright. You're almost there, buddy. Keep moving, old boy. As for you, get over here. Tigan's gonna be happy to have another helper.
Standing by.
Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger.
Beats walking.
Let's go.
Alright. Nickname should be Hellfighter. Absolutely. Alright, now we begin the Xville process.
Let's get out of here.
Vasily, you may have missed the only shot I asked you to take. But, actually, no, when I put it like that, get out of here.
God willing.
Godfrey, you did amazing. Hopefully you get a promotion for this one, because gosh dang did you clean house.
And there is much to do.
Well said. Bring him home.
Me voy a casa.
Whee! We've extracted the VIP's escort. Once we get him patched up, he should be ready to rejoin the fight.
Absolutely.
Friendly dropship, sight for sore eyes.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
We successfully rescued the expedition, Commander. The Resistance will be happy to hear it.
Flawless. Oh, that must be the new guy.
Oh, that's a cute pose.
Oh, you hear that? She approves. Who's the guy who's carrying? Okay, so on this mission, what happened is we were sent in to rescue a scientist and her escort. That escort had fallen unconscious in the Lost Zone. So because of that, he had set up like this machine gun turret, which he was manning, and he was just like, hey, can you come bail me out and my guard? And so now the guard is going to join us as a soldier, and the lady doctor is going to join us as another scientist. Bring it in, boys. Bring it in.
I have yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led to the creation of these lost civilians, but their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.
Oh, okay. I mean, look at that. One mission, 13 kills. He's a beast. All right, Maria. Nice to have you.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander.
Boudica, we might make Boudica the Iceni. But here's the weird thing about that. Because Boudica, like, she's in what is now Britain. That's where she's originally from. But she wouldn't be what we consider British because she's not Anglo-Saxon. But I guess Britain considers, like, classifies like Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, too. So I guess I'd have to use Britain. Beautiful. Eduardo Castro. I'll have to figure out what I name you later. That's right now. I need to get that machine. Which? It says the nickname was Witch. Do we have to burn? It said now. Oh no. Elle said that's like Godfrey of Bouillon. I'm trying to get his like. I won't let me change his nickname until he gets to Sergeant, and that's one level away. So we don't have to burn him yet. Not now. Not now. Anyway, engineering time.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander.
Oh gosh, not this speech again.
In turn cause great loss for others.
And now there's a facility in the Sahara that I have to blow up.
Just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project.
Fascinating. Keep looking for that engineer.
Make contact with resistance forces in the region. We could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Our friends in the resistance
I'm never gonna get that engineer, am I?
The location of our missing soldier.
Okay, just burning a Templar hurts me.
We're
not burning a Templar. We are not doing that. In fact, I have made him immune to fire damage. Was Joan of Arc French? Yes, she was French. I remember when I got a nickname from the game Shitslinger. When I actually made me in the game for the first time, it gave me the nickname Apex, and I was like, that's baller. But I had to change it to Lark, because, you know. It's a bad thing that I actually love interacting with the rock and roll and frost trolls in Witcher. They are probably lovable, kind of stupid. Nothing wrong with that at all. Alright, so we save the nerd in a nerd's buddy status. Yep. Alright.
Setting course for the
we gotta go
Mexican
pick up our boy. They had him locked up in Baja, California? Dude, lucky.
It looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Alright, not that I don't love you, buddy, but, ah, dang it, she's still wounded. This would actually be a mission she's good for. But no. I'm gonna bring you on just because if things get crazy, we may need some good close quarters fighting. Alright, boys. Good luck. Why do all villains have to say the line? We're not so different, you and I. Depends on the story. Sometimes it's like sort of to actually point out that there is a shared similarity. Other times they want to, Templars never die, they rejoin the ranks of the Lord's Army, dang right. But sometimes it's because they're trying to like say like, hey, you and I aren't so different, maybe don't kill me. In her instance, she was just trying to say like, hey, you and I aren't so different, so why are you trying to fight me? Alright, I'm gonna be right back while we load in. So, I don't know. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey.
It took some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly, without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation.
Alright. Rock Talk their shit, Lark. We must retake Disneyland. Well, this is in Baja, California, and we're not retaking it. We are just, we're just busting our boy Pradle out.
The latest intel has our operative being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
Alright, so we actually have to do stealth here.
Great.
Yeah, I know.
Let's keep it quiet.
Oh, this could get ugly. Because these guys move. And I don't like it when they do that. Let's see. Quickest way.
As you like.
We must avenge Walt Disney no matter what. We must retake Los Angeles. Play the Payday soundtrack. I wish I could. Alright. Move up.
Beats walking.
Must persist the urge to shoot. If I could kill them without... Problem is, even if I kill them and while I'm in stealth, it's still... And while they're alone, it would still set them all off. So I have to be absurdly careful.
Right.
Oh, good. He's heading the opposite direction. He would be a fun character name. You want me to put Walt Disney in here? Not who I would be picking. But I don't know.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Yes. I am aware.
Naturally.
Alright. Move up.
Let's ride. Contacts.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah, just keep heading that direction. Nothing to see over here. I mean, he is a historical person. I'm fairly certain he was an ambulance driver in one of the World Wars, so making him a medic wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Alright, Abe. Move up nice
Almost there.
And slow.
Good.
Samir, a good thing they don't have security cameras. Or if they do, no one's watching them.
Getting resituated.
I mean, he was the founder of I know he was the founder of Disney, but, like, he was also an ambulance driver, if I recall correctly. Alright, they don't seem to be moving. A little concerning. Might be easier to go on through the side. Because they haven't moved yet, though. Maybe I can be cheeky. How cheeky can I be? That is the question. No, I'm not going to risk it. Let's first head over here just to get an eye. Alright, now move over here. Alright, this route is clear, so we're going to be going this way.
Let's get rolling.
Walt Disney and Bob Ross team. Maybe. That sounds enticing enough we may actually have to do that.
Right.
Welcome back, Lord Commander Gilliman. More Imperial Regent, I should say. Alright.
Naturally.
See, good, good. They'll never see us coming. Alright, get in there. Who else is in these cells? Nobody I know.
Gotta move. Gotta move.
Xenos have California. All it does is cause problems that those can have Californians. Well, realistically, the occupation zone they have only has like Baja California in it, and maybe like the southern bit of California. But like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, not having it. I think because like the Western United States they control, ironically, has more Canada than it does Western U.S.
Last one in gets to grease my gear.
Alright, Abe, can you hack it from there? You cannot. Oh, you can! First, I want everybody in position.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
I want everybody in position. Hunker down. Actually, no. Get closer. Because we'll have to exfil probably over here. Alright, now, hack it. Please don't trigger the security controls. Please don't trigger. Yes! Alright.
Tag it for evac.
If we play our cards right, they may never even know we were here. Alright, fine, I'll pick the ding. Right there.
Friendly reinforcements. Let's get them on the ground.
Firebrand is
alright, gosh dang it, that's it.
on full alert. Time to move.
I need you to get in there and get our boy. Why do you have sit rep conceal? Oh. We got you, buddy.
Copy that, on our way.
Interesting. Unfortunately for you, you've fallen right into my trap.
The time for talk is past. Lord.
Ooh, what goodies do we have here?
After all.
An expanded magazine. And an agility trap. Oh dear. Those two might be a problem. Even with parrying, I can only manage to block one at a time, so I'm going to have you get in here.
Of course.
Now we got to move you over here.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're there saving a battle, brother. I guess these... Yeah, we're saving our boy. Get better, scrub.
Holy shit, that was close. More targets acquired.
Compound has reached maximum
Alright, they're all on Overwatch.
They put out a distress signal.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Multiple inbound transports.
Let's not waste any time.
Come on, they need you to dodge this. Dodge twice! Hell yeah!
I don't enjoy killing.
But you sure are good at it. Alright. Let's bring him home.
Standing by.
And he's out.
Almost there. Out of the frying pan and wherever I end up.
And bye.
Yes, of course. That's it. It's finished.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning
The
to base.
Lord provides.
Everything by the numbers. Mission accomplished.
I cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need. It would dishonor us both to deny your success.
At least you understand where you stand on this. So the Xeno's back. It's a little busy. Let's, formation. Solo. Not a bad look there. Not bad. That's soldier. I'm gonna go with Godfrey. There we go. If Advent have gods, then it's time to pray. I like it.
Alright. Again, I urge all citizens to remain calm. Though XCOM radicals did manage to release a handful of detainees from our detention center, there
get
is
fricked
no
there, speaker.
cause for alarm. For your protection, security patrols have been doubled and curfew extended. Rest assured, they will be found.
Don't worry. I'll find you.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander.
Alright, we
He's eager
can
to get
finally
back
get
into
rid
the
of this
fight.
witch title. I'll go overcharge. Ooh, we could potentially get more. Now if he gets shot, if he goes down to 1 HP, he'll go into stasis. Love it.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
You better not.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the
Me and
Reapers
Carlos
any
play
day,
heavily
Commander.
modified
Well done.
multiplayer match of this game. He spanned many Seekers and those Stalkers from War of the Chosen for a more flexible squad. That's fair, that's fair. Alright, let's look at your mocks. First, beautiful. First we gotta upgrade you. Deadeye and Lightning Hands, please. Scope size would be nice, but again, I want a scope. Nickname.
I don't know where people are getting those damn Advent burgers, but if I find another wrapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Uh-oh, Tigan. He's on to you. I know Father enjoyed the Templars. Magus liked those psionic units. Yes.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Atos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander.
No, I can't do that yet.
I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready, should you need them.
Let's get an engineer.
May our people stand united until the false gods fall. All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
That's what I like to hear. Soon we'll have a full team of engineers and we'll be sitting pretty.
Avengers
Speaking
on
of
a new
which... Heidsberger, I wonder who that could be. Me? An American
We have made
enjoy
a number
burgers?
of new discoveries, Commander.
Sign your research.
Although Advent clearly intended
Arc
for
blade
these units
and
to be their
ionic
means
rip
of dealing with
jack.
any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. This specimen, known to our troops as the Advent Priests, has up until recently been rarely sighted outside the city center. While not physically intimidating, much like the Elders themselves, these priests are deceiving.
It's a shame I don't actually get to fight a actual Elder, because I remember like the joy of hunting them down in the first game. It's like, oh, you thought you were the big boy, and now look what happens.
I have to admit, there is something exciting about working under the more intense conditions found on the Avenger. Every decision, every development is of the utmost importance. There's no room.
Finally got her. Dr. Jamie Dunn. In a desperate attempt to assert their independence from Advent, a small community constructed a makeshift stockade and around a local radio station. Managed to locate the engineer responsible for the design, and Shen convinced them to join. Alright, now we can put her to work.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the ring.
Alright, now let's get those supplies I was promised.
Understanding will bring us closer to a decisive ending. And I welcome your attempts to find me.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Training center construction breakthrough. Reduce costs of that. That's interesting, but... yeah, fine.
The
Okay.
science is eager to begin, Commander.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander.
Ah,
we can build the squad
finally. Now we can start building some experimental stuff.
Welcome to the proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development.
Alright, go ahead and make your skulljack.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Alright, 7 days on that Skulljack progress, and we'll be good to go. Alright. Fly back to Reaper HQ. Ignore. Alright, let's see. What should we be looking into now? Suppose we should start looking into this facility. So let's go ahead and make contact
Commander,
with the Western U.S. and British Columbia.
Communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Yes, I will add resistance comms as... Okay, what are we doing then? Okay, we get supplies with this, and we can stop them from getting bleeding rounds. Or we can get 73 intel. And they will not be... Yeah, we want to counter the high alert status, so we're going to go for that one.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
I believe there's a prequel to the game, much like Mass Effect, called Bureau XCOM Declassified. Not seeing too many playing for it. I would suggest constructing a broadcast network as quickly as you can to gain a continental bonus. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's see. So we got the Zarina going. That's good. That's good. Your Castro. We have to look into you. Hanzo, good to have you on. Lincoln, you too. Oh, we're bringing the Outrider in. We gotta recover goodies. We already have a Ranger. So... Mox? Bringing Mox might be a good idea, but we also might be a good idea to bring in a... Yeah, in case the sniper shows up. I forget who the sniper's weak to. Because the assassin's weak to... I think they're weak to Templars, but it's okay, Templars. A little iffy. I haven't brought in Louis in a bit. Let's bring him in. Alright, oh wait, no, we already have one. What don't we have then? Besides of... I was not impressed with your last performance. Yeah, here we go. Yen Shushin coming up. Make sure I'm spelling this right. Sun Shin. Voice. Let's see.
Open it. Open it up some. Switching cover. Confirmed. Whew. We go on.
Fortunately, there's no Korean option. I'll give you... No, not the Rizzo. Not that cool. Give you Joker. The Admiral has arrived. Let's see. Make sure I'm getting features right. Especially one bonus called Bomb Squad. It makes grenades, special ammo project found to produce instantly. Nice. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. What's up, Baxter? Admiral Yi is probably one of the best naval commanders in history, and he's responsible for the creation of the turtle boat, and he helped fight off the Japanese invasion into Korea after the Sengoku Jidai, or actually you could argue during the Sengoku Jidai, and outnumbered by the Japanese Navy on multiple occasions, he always came out on top, even dying in the process. Man bun's fine, but we need facial hair. Go with that. Weapon upgrade, what do we got? I'll just go ahead and give you the advanced magazine. Combat sim. Dodge. Now, I kind of want to give that to one of my more frontliners. Alright. Now let me show you some of the other cool stuff I have. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Make weapons? No. Build items. Weapons? Go ahead and build that too. Alright, now he has a cooler blade. And just because we can, give him the bolt caster.
It may only provide a single shot action,
that
but
flip
this thing
lock.
hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Do you have a combat sim? Then we're going to give you the dodge function. Alright, boys. I release you into the world. Go. What else you made of me? I would reboot it, I would, however, I'm trying to keep it like purely historical characters, and you are from the future, not the past, so. And not to mention, I think it would be kind of weird to have like a Primarch in there, because if I was to make a Primarch, you should be like, you know, like 10 feet tall. But it would be cool. I don't know, maybe one day I will do a Warhammer 40k run through where I just I use Imperial characters.
We're tracking an errant signal from a malfunctioning Advent data vault being moved on one of their transport vehicles through this area. As far as we can tell, it's carrying data files critical to the project we recently learned about.
Why are all of our ops in Ottawa?
But recovering that data is the only way we'll slow the progress of their operation. Neutralize all hostile targets and secure the assets. Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Alrighty. Go scouting.
I'll be there soon.
Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything too crazy. Head up.
Let's go.
Hattori Han. Maybe putting Hattori Hanzo and Yin Shinshin on the same team may not have been that. May have been a bad idea. Let's see if these two cooperate.
Sisters, march!
Where's Ottawa, Canada? Maybe you could do my father since he has faxed several historical figures. You know what? Maybe. Maybe I'll... Because once I make a psychic guy, like a full psionics operative, we very well may do that. But then if he gets killed, that'll be very awkward.
Gotta move. Gotta move.
But I reserve to give him a silly voice. Alright. Let's have you again go up there first.
My life is in your hands.
It's too quiet. Head up there.
I know where you are. They're clumsy patrols.
Aha! Oh, crap. That is no bueno. Alright, move up. My father was Alexander the Great. He also faked his own death many times. It's true, it's true. So, we're making old Alexander. He better not die, though. Otherwise, I'm really going to screw up the future.
Daughters of the Emperor, march! Strike them, sisters!
How did you...
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Mow it down, please. Crap, that arm's holding.
To the heretics!
Alright, we got one shot at this dude. You have a 100% chance to kill him. Put it in his guts. Crisis averted. He did in fact love that horse. Oh boy, you show up.
So many choices.
And you're weak to skirmishers. Wait, but... means the psychic guy is weak to the Templars. I guess, okay.
So little time.
The Elders must have caught wind of our operation. They sent in one of the Chosen. We should try to track that thing down and deal with it before it causes too much trouble.
Note to self, give her a mind shield. Please do what you did last time and just lay into him. You missed, but that's the attitude we're looking for.
Reinforcements! We require reinforcements!
Kill him.
Shall I take this one?
Alright, another Illyrium core. That'll be useful.
This is mine.
Don't get so excited. Those guys are a dime a dozen. So, you brought a sword to a gunfight.
It's effective. Ask your sister. She's the deadliest one of you cretins. Move up a bit.
Gotta move.
The bullet caster is great. One problem: you gotta reload it after every shot. Just like a ye old musket, but it hits like a truck. Let's see if we can find...
Moving out. You can never escape.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
We can no longer hide.
You don't say!
You might have even lived through this. You should have finished me off when we last met, Commander. I don't miss my mark twice.
I don't think you ever got a
It's
shot
one of the
off
Elders Chosen.
that. Can you... 9% chance to hit. No point. Can I hit it? Oh, that must be blocking your line of sight. No cover up there, otherwise I'd go for it.
Okay.
Move up a bit. Please kill him. Attaboy! Attaboy! That's how we do it downtown.
Our burning fervor guides us.
Is that a Tau? No. No, Tau would be more preachy, believe it or not. You're a good locale for right now, so just hold tight.
My turn on what?
The Elders created you.
Please don't shoot directly into the block, and you shot directly into the block. There's be a special that succeeds in being a medic. I can do that, Rabute. If I do, when I eventually do that. Out of all the things you could have done to me, stasis is probably the most harmless. So, thanks, I guess. Oh crap, he's getting to a better position.
Watch this.
Oh no.
Time for a nap.
That's not good.
Looks like I've got another captive all lined up for the taking. You're making this too easy on me.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our
You're gonna
soldiers
regret
into a
doing
daze.
that, my dude.
We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
So, you're going for the rescue, eh, Commander? I was wondering if you'd risk it, given your past.
I am, of course, always ready to risk it. For the biscuit. Now, anyway. Remember how I got you last time with high explosives? Let's see if you remember this. Oof. What happened, buddy? I need you to move up. Stat. It's a long shot, and he's in good cover. I will not blame you for missing. Oh, well, you got him. He's still kicking, but hey, you got him. You know, Overwatch for me. I'm curious to see what happens.
Kill all the humans.
Oh no. You know, considering it was point blank, he could have done more damage. That's right, run away.
A trick up my sleeve.
Oh, shh.
Reliable.
They're hitting this area.
But you missed? Aren't you supposed to be, like, super accurate or some nonsense? Please die.
For the Reapers.
I think Advent's been letting some of the rejects slip through production lately.
Maybe so, but, again, what are you gonna do about it, pal? Go ahead,
He takes
Neil.
the cake and he eats it too.
He's allergic to high explosives. Indeed he is. There we go. Now she's back in fighting shape.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I ain't gonna bother trying to take that shot. See, get... Still want you to have an elevation advantage. So head over here. Close the distance. Xeno thinks he's threatening. Honestly, he is the least threatening out of all of them. He's the nicest, but the least threatening. Oh, you can summon a soldier.
What about that?
I'm terrified. Not like those guys though in the back.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, crap. Oh, that is not good.
We need to get our people
Crap, one of them
back
might
on
get
their
kidnapped
feet,
unless I can
Commander.
either A, revive them, or B, stun them. Or B, get them unstunned. Can you... I don't have a clear line of sight. But, you know what? I can make one. Let's see if we can get you... suppose. No, then we'll just settle for you.
For grenades!
Let's see how you like this. Ooh, that didn't sound...
desperate?
Huh? I don't know. Sounded like that hurt.
Almost there.
Come on, buddy. Ah, you missed.
Shoot. You sure you're up to this?
I promise, okay? This is... Oh, that's right. Every time I miss a shot.
Okay.
This is a long shot here. But can't it... Oh, no, he can't reach. Oh, damn it. Just take him out. Oh, you hit, but I needed you to kill him.
Let's get it on already.
One of my boys is getting kidnapped.
We are taking fire!
I usually rely on blood trails and slow tracking. But if you're going to leave such a valuable source of intel just lying around, how can I resist? I wonder what hurts more.
Ah, that's not good.
Or the psionic probe digging around in your soldier's skull.
Unfortunately, the Chosen got what they were after. More information they can use to track you down, Commander.
Yes, that is technically correct. However, all of my guys are safe. And I care about that way more.
Do not obstruct us. This is mine.
Menace 1-5, we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's a chest.
1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Increase income from this region. No dice, but obviously we did what we came to do.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. The Chosen have recovered more information about us, Commander. If they keep this up, they'll eventually be able to find the Avenger. We need to stop them.
Yeah, I know.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident
It was
activity
still a
have
success,
been
even
dismissed
if
as
that guy
radical propaganda.
successfully ran away. Gosh, if Abe just hadn't missed that shot. Need to send him to sniper school.
The Chosen are doing everything they can to find us. We'll just have to be more careful about protecting our downed soldiers.
Soldiers not trigger Overwatch reaction fire. Yeah, we want that. Revival protocol. Heck yes, if we had had that, we would not have been in that situation. At least you learn something so you won't make that mistake again.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Thank you very much.
Commander, we've located the site where Big Sky took off from. No immediate signs of activity. Hold on. Might have something. It's a weak signal.
Oh dear, not this. Dr. Vaughn. So for those of you that don't know, Dr. Vaughn was the main scientist in the first game. And she was a little pricklier than Tygan. Tygan's a pretty agreeable fellow. I like him. Vaughn, I hate. And I will show you why maybe before the stream ends. I'm not sure if we're ready for that mission yet.
Since we lost HQ.
Before we do either the robot or the alien mission,
we have to get down
I want to have a full squad. So anyway,
The elders don't make
continue to make contact, please.
We haven't been on the best of terms since they found I had been hunting some of their pets in my spare time.
I knew there was a reason you were my favorite of the three.
Challenge these days. I just thought maybe I'd
Thank
come
you,
up with
Optimus
something
Prime.
new.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Alright. We got a new one. I've chosen. I still don't have a lieutenant. So, in the meantime, let's hunt the Chosen Part 1. I know you want revenge on him, so we're going to send Hattori. I don't know why they call you Hound Dog, but I'll fix that in a bit. Send Sacagawea on with you, and let's send another soldier to negate injury. Robert the Bruce, you haven't done anything yet. Get in there. Let's also get us influence with the skirmishers. Unstaffed engineer and resistance comms at capacity. Well, okay. I guess we're gonna do with her. We can put her to work. We'll put him to work. There. Now we're at machine clearing in half the time. Darwin was a ruthless scientist, but a genius in the field of xenobiology. Father had a few of works with us on the vast archives. Yep.
It is just as I had
Unfortunately, she decided to make some effed up projects. Sign new research, please. Psionics inspired, yes.
I foresee a number of valuable applications.
We want to crank out psychers like nobody's business. Hush now. We save the stream. Alright. Let's make contact, baby. Ah, they got the stiletto rounds. That's not good. Oh, good lord!
Commander, the aliens continue
Something
to
my
make
father and her
progress on
held
the
in common,
Avatar
clearly.
project.
Yeah,
We're going to
I'm
slow
not
them
sure if they
down.
weren't
We need to
contemporaries
move
in any
fast.
fashion.
Hunting down civilians hiding in their homes doesn't make for much sport. But it's the only way I'm going to keep the elders off my back.
The Elders never had any issues targeting civilians, and their Chosen are no different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
Alright, so now we finally made a Skulljack. Let's choose our next project for research. We could do experimental ammo, grenades, or battlefield. I need another Viper Corpse to make battlefield medicine, dagnabbit. I guess do some skull mining.
Sounds good,
Since
Commander.
we already have a
I'll let you know as
Skulljack.
soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make...
And we just did it, okay? Are you happy? You see what happens when you don't interrupt me, Central? Hello, British Columbia and the Pacific Northwest. Welcome to the Resistance, gentlemen. And lady in the back, I see you there.
New objective added.
Investigate the Advent Black Site.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance and we're ready to move on the alien black site on your order. Advent's been keeping this facility a closely guarded secret. We should make sure our troops are ready for a tough fight before we send them out there. Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Alright, so let's see. First, are you sure that's no quarter asked, no quarter given? Interesting choice for him. I want to send a full squad there, though. That's the problem. Let me see. What rank do I need to get my soldiers before I can buy squad size? I need a captain.
We're gonna have to pick things up on the fly.
Crap. But I really need to slow the Avatar progress. What to do? What to do? Let's go ahead and build a radio relay so we can go ahead and start doing that first. That'll buy us some time. But they are halfway done with the Avatar project. I'm gonna have to start.
Our forces were ambushed.
Ah,
but
crap.
all survived this troubled action.
Did you think you were just going to sneak right on by? Not likely.
Alright, let's begin. There should be a mod for real to make Bradford shut up. I think there is, but it's a weird thing. My father once told me about his time as the commander of XCOM. As it turns out, the elders are just some Zneachers worshipping Xenos.
You've got no time to
That would
waste.
make so much sense. However, that would
And
imply that
move
I
to
am the emperor,
extraction
of which
point
I
on
am
the
not.
double.
Last I checked. Because I would like to think I would not be that terrible of a father. Alright, so let's see. Use the Skulljack on an admin officer. None of my boys have that right now. Alright, Sacagawea, I need you to do what you do best. Find me a way out of here. Should have given her a med kit before I sent her out on this. Alright, move up.
Oh, that's it. Let's go. Ho, ho.
And Hattori, get in there.
Out of the way.
Oh dear. They know.
Wraith 1, your team is compromised. We're picking up Advent response forces inbound on your position.
Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh, you bitch. He's gonna have to die.
Head left.
Alright. Get in good cover. Let's see who they drop off. Probably an officer and a regular trooper. I think they're only going to be able to move for right now. But I still don't like them being there. Nice shooting, Tex. Let's see. Alright, probably want to just keep you moving. Robert! Cut him up. Oh, can you get one of them? Yeah, the adventure, that's in the opposite direction of where I need you to go. I just need you to sprint.
Follow me.
Just like the Kakaradon. Alright. Book it, old boy.
Simply running for entertainment. Quite interesting.
Oh, crap. And they're using bleeding rounds. That's not good. Okay, only the officers know how to shoot.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
I don't think he's gonna make it. If he gets shot one more time... No, it doesn't matter. Is he still bleeding? I don't know. This is a tough call. Because if that bleeding effect stays, then he's a dead man. And I might just want to let him go out fighting. But if he's not, but if that bleeding thing only lasts for one turn, as far as you guys are concerned, you need to get out. Oh, if only she had a medikit.
Now, let us strike.
Another one? That's not a good angle.
Here.
Ugh. Alright, make him go. Parade stays in the dying state. Alright, buddy.
Come on!
Overwatch. Oh, good. One of you schmucks. Oh, at least it removes the Overwatch. I was concerned about you hitting something.
We have an operative down, Commander. We should attempt a rescue if possible, but not at the cost of our other troops.
Okay. We can bring him back. But this just got a lot more complicated. Hattori, I'm going to be asking the impossible of you, buddy. But I need you to clear house.
Continue that rhythm.
Show us why you are legendary.
Victory is ours. Well, on to the next triumph.
And now, you.
Do not obstruct us.
Follow me. I've got you.
Glad I made you move up.
Right.
Oh, great. More of them.
We're cornered.
There's always another one. That Advent Trooper skip was.
Avoid being an easy target.
I get that he's still bleeding out. I am working on it, I assure you.
Heading there now.
Hey, buddy. Shut up. Ooh, and we dropped goodies. Alright.
Should I draw something on the body?
Yes, you should draw something on the body. Leave a message. Let them know who sent you. Yes, we can save him! Robert the Bruce will ride again!
Liberty, prosperity, democracy.
Ooh, got an achievement for that. Nick of time. Evacuate a soldier whose bleed-out timer is running. And we are changing your name to Ninja.
I'm pulling back.
Get
All members of
fracked.
Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
Oh, that was glorious. Oh, that was glorious. Got everyone
sure
out.
How to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms.
Walk it off, Bruce. You're all right. But honestly, those bleeder rounds do a heck of damage, man. A heck of a problem. Ooh, that might be important to get.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success. Our recent action has led to the discovery of new information about the Elders Chosen. We are bound by a common enemy, and together we grow strong. We are ready for more orders, Commander. We only await your choice.
Remove one block of the avatar progress at the end of every month. Oh gosh, I want that.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Since I can't go, I need a lieutenant to go hunting for the next clue, so might as well just reduce the avatar progress some. I need my best on this. Cyrus. And who should I send with you? It's probably be in a lost area in case things go wrong. So... Let me send Louis with you.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Looks like Robert the Bruce did get an upgrade. And give you a hair trigger on that boy. And since you made it out, I'm going to teach you how to dodge those rounds from now on. Fear of fire. Honestly, it should be fear of sharp objects there. Call him Devil Dog. No, he's Hattori Hanzo. Considering where he's from,
The Templars.
we gotta give him the nickname.
What is most precious to them? The psionic power they draw from this world and all the other worlds they have dominion over.
And we'll upgrade his
Templar
weapon.
followers would pursue their goal to the Elders'
Give him
ruin,
Peter.
then we have no objections to this.
Actually, I want to see the total tally right now. We have killed 80 lost, 23 regular troopers, 3 stun lancers, 2 officers, 7 sectoids, 1 viper, 1 mech, and 4 turrets. We've been busy. Alrighty then. Well, let's finish building that relay, and then we may have to call it. Oh, me and my big mouth.
If these are the supposed structures of your resistance, then I will strike at your foundation.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
Poor Mexico can't just catch a break, and this is at the tip of Baja California. It's always the nice places.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Fine. Sacagawea, you're in charge of the Skulljack. And as for you, time to give you the ye old rifle, the ye old pistol.
The way this one is sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. Alright. Tori, you did good, but I want you to take a break. I don't want you getting worn out. I need a grenadier. Let's get... My Reaper's still wounded. I'm probably going to run into that biatch. Alright. Wait, you gave Abraham Lincoln the nickname of Shrink? Heck, what? No. Honest Abe. Thank you kindly. Shrink. Crusader and Hitman? No. He ain't no Hitman. What can we upgrade his weapon with? Give him that auto loader. We gotta name him. Emperor. Alright, this will have to be the last mission, though. Alright, boys. Send it. To save Mexico!
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Begin the mission, gentlemen. Let's see. Are we going to get support from the squaddies, or are we going to have to, like, actually hunt down the civilians and get them to safety ourselves?
The aliens are hitting a resistance outpost with everything they've got, and our people don't stand a chance against them. We're heading in to secure the area. Eliminate all enemy contacts. Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed
yeah, we gotta
position
hunt
for
people
deployment
down.
on
It's
this
gonna
one.
make this more complicated. Because now it means they're all spread out. Have you go up first. Get in there.
Good.
Oh, join Happy Day in Utah.
It looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
You ugly SOBs. At least they have the good sense to move. Ah, brother.
Come on!
Take the shot, see what happens. No judgment if you miss. Okay, maybe there's a little bit of judgment.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you should be.
Bien.
Let's make it a little easier to shoot, shall we? Alright, his armor is shredded. He can now be killed. Oh, if only you were closer. Just not set up properly to deal with them.
All roads wind down to the same spot.
Helldiver, reporting for duty.
I know he's in the open, but you only got a 59%. You know what? Screw it. Go for it. Atta girl!
Freedom forever!
Atta girl! Give him hell because they ain't going to heaven, ain't that right? Alright, boys. Muton's taken down, and that stun lancer still causing problems. If only he was a little closer. Get up top so we can have a bird's eye view of the situation. No other bogeys. Move up.
Move. Liberty for every being.
Alright, saved him. I need you to go ahead and reload. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, move up.
Right.
A la orden. Vea la nave.
Alright, good. That's another one safe. Head over there.
The road is a difficult one. Get moving.
Alright, we've almost saved our minimum quota. Oh, of course. You ugly, ugly Xenos. Don't you dare! Lucas Kraus. Not a very Mexican name, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay. How do I want to kill you? Let's at least weaken him. Not bad there, old boy. Not bad. Alright. As for you, are you sure that's not going to kill him? Let's see what happens.
Judgment's coming.
Oh, you did survive. Dang.
Like the dogs you are.
Oh, crap. Oh, they're all in there. Alright, but only one squad noticed me. This just got complicated. This just got real complicated. Well, we can hit two of them at once.
Yes.
Move you into a better position. Let's go ahead and take you out.
You are the tinder and liberty is the match!
I love that attitude.
Let's go!
Come on, Abe. Redeem yourself. There we go. That's the great emancipator right there. That's it. They do look like Krogan. The mutons do look like Krogan. However, I'd much prefer, No, actually, no. I'd rather fight a muton than a Krogan. Krogans are tougher. Unfortunately, these bitches shoot plasma. Hold in there, El Cid. Hold in there.
I'm not sure how much time I have left.
Ah, of course they target the medic.
Someone, please, help.
The Advent captain nearby would make an ideal target.
Let's focus on one problem at a time, Tygan. I know you're gung-ho about this, but... Just take him out real quick, please. How's it heal to be taken out with the old flintlock? Go ahead and clear him out.
No more barking at all hours. And chewing up the slippers.
Humans look like gene stealers to me. There may be a connection. Problem is, if I go ahead and do that skulljack, we're going to be in for a world of hurt. No, he needs
Listen
it more.
Here, we need to stick together.
There we go. That's better.
Estoy en marcha.
Let's not take out the admin officer yet. Am I really out of, Yeah, I only had the 2 grenades. Oh, excellent shooting there, Tex.
Blanco eliminado.
Let's hope they don't get uppity, because sometimes they can counterattack.
The right hand of the Lord, and the instrument of vengeance.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That is 100% what I was afraid of. He's like, oh yeah, you have a 100% chance to... Oh yeah, I forgot they can just do whatever the heck they want, because mutons. Freaking mutons.
Affirmative.
I hate mutons. Go ahead and try weakening them up. Or just shoot at the ground, that works too.
Last reload.
I need... No, not, gosh dang it, no, I didn't want you to waste it on him. I wanted you to send it over to Godfrey. If Godfrey dies, I'm safe, scummy. Oh, that one bitch. He knew he couldn't do any more damage to us, so he's now just wreaking havoc on civilians.
No.
Oh, hell no. And he's still disoriented. And I can't use a frag grenade because... Insert you know what? No. Nah. We're gonna load back a turn. We're gonna redo that with the benefit of hindsight. Because I think it's BS that's like that they can just counterattack 100%. It's BS to me. Alright. Since I know what crap they're gonna do with you. First, repeat what we did last time.
Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Open fire.
Happens every time.
Alright. Heal
We're
him.
gonna stand up, and we're gonna keep going back to the toy store.
Sometimes one must save scum. Yes, indeed. It's the reason I didn't put Iron Man mode on. Alright, reload for me, because we're going to need you to be shooting. Alright. Can't believe I'm doing this, but...
Of course.
I need you to be shredded.
Frag out!
Let's move you up just a smidge.
Boy.
Don't know how, it's only 64% chance, but let's see if you can take him out. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what we wanted to see.
Point me to the enemy.
Put you on Overwatch. Particularly if the game doesn't spell out how to do something particularly keeps characters alive yet.
Vale, esto va mal.
What do you got against El Cid? Miss!
You win.
Oh, come on! Alright. I hate that this isn't gonna kill you in one blow. But I know what will.
Same congratulations apply.
Come on.
Heal him up again. This time I actually do want you to heal him twice. He's gonna be gravely injured after this.
Come on.
Let's go ahead and get this party started. Skulljack him.
This biosample will directly increase our freedom.
We have complete access to the Advent Psionic Network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Done!
Alright, we hacked the info, and now they're sending in the big guns.
Commander,
Codex.
That appears to be the Codex responsible
Not
for
to be confused with
safeguarding
the
the
Codex
alien
Sark,
data
mind
stores.
you.
We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data.
Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
Problem is, these things have a little twist to them. No. Overwatch.
There may yet be time to save Zion.
Honestly, right now, it's better to not mess with it.
Explorando.
That one bitch.
The Codex appears to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously.
They are one of the most
across multiple
annoying things to
dimensions.
deal with, because not only can they just shoot out a time bomb that disables everyone's weapons inside of the radius, which means they have to waste an action to reload, but they also have another nasty side effect, and you have to reload.
Of course.
Thankfully, it's a free reload. Let's make him hurt. This is the other problem that happens when you injure them. They
I have
clone.
never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
The time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done. Doing God's work.
Rescue that.
Forward! Consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it.
Crap, I have no way to get up to the roof to rescue those people.
Rolling out.
There's the last of the Codex. Kill it.
Liberty.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
No scouting. Bummer.
Aquí tengo algo bueno.
We're sure they're not just angry spirits made of iron? No, men of iron would be much tougher to deal with.
Gotta move. Gotta move.
But they are closer to Necron technology. Alright, she's unconscious, she's okay.
El fuego se extiende por aquí.
And unfortunately for you, you just made my
I
shit
am
list.
the right hand of the Lord, and the instrument.
This is for all the people you murdered, you son of a bitch.
It will be for the best.
Another one? Survival protocol. Get her up and moving. Now, shoot that thing. Good.
Allá voy. Adelante.
Now, if you would be so kind. El Cid, finish it.
Ya no es una amenaza.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear.
That could have gone better,
Status
but we did
confirmed.
alright.
Mission accomplished.
Citizens of Advent, despite the best efforts of our noble peacekeepers, their work today to wipe clear an unauthorized camp belonging to criminal elements outside the city was thwarted by the barbaric group XCOM.
Get mad.
Know that we will not be deterred by this ongoing campaign against peace.
Yeah, I heard that one before. Get some better material, man. Oh, yeah. They all got hurt. But since you were so good at that, we'll make you combat protocol. Or... okay, I guess she refuses and she only will do medical protocol. Alright, sure. Let's give you... actually, no. Considering how often you were taking a beating, let's give you an extra bit of protection.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex Brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
Hello, Commander.
New objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some time.
Alright. And how'd that affect the counter?
You have delayed the aliens' efforts towards completing the Avatar project.
Finally, it's going in the right direction.
Let us hope the assets you recovered will prove useful in uncovering the aliens' plans.
Alright. That is quite the progress we have made. Unfortunately, though, it is getting late. It is almost 11.
I've always found those extra-dimensional beings to be especially irritating to hunt down.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm still going to kill you when I find you, but I do appreciate, the game recognizes game and the like. Anyway. We are going to have to save right there. And we'll have to pick this up next time, because we're only with 24 people watching. Hey, we found an audience for this. People want to see Xenos die, and I am here to provide. It's what I live for. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. I will have to see you next time tomorrow. Don't forget it's going to be For Honor Friday, so do tune in for that. Raven will be heading the helm there, as he always does. So, I will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen.